All right, so in lesson number 2, we're going to be talking about square roots, cube roots, perfect squares, etc. So let's talk about that for a minute. First of all, let's visualize it. First, you know what a square is. A square is just like one of the things on this piece of paper. The perfect square, this side here, equals this side. So we're filling that in. 1 and 1 equals 1 squared because we're multiplying the area of that square 1 times 1, right? So the perfect square that's bigger, that has a side of 2, and that means this side has to be 2 long as well. When we're finding that square, we're taking 2 squared, or 2 times 2, and that equals 4 because we're taking the area of this whole 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 equals 4. Anytime you have a perfect square, the sides are going to be equal. So we could sit here, that is 3, this is 3, so we have 3 squared, 3 times 3 equals, and if we wanted to, you remember back, you can count the squares inside it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that square has an area of 9. So perfect squares are actually used to find the area. So we could do 4 squared. So I could draw it out on paper. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. Fill it in and color it in. Or I could just do 4 times 4 equals 16. Now while the numbers are small, that's pretty easy, okay, to color it in and draw it. But when our numbers get big, for example, 25 squared, I don't want to draw out a big, huge square with 25 on each side. So I simply know that that's a perfect square, and I do 25 times 25. So a perfect square is any whole number multiplied by itself. So let's see that again. A perfect square is any whole number multiplied by itself. So 3 squared is a perfect square because 3 times 3, we're multiplying that whole number by itself. That's what it means to be a perfect